Hello everyone, it's Jackie from Rose Gold Library, and I'm super excited to show you today that I have my March bullet journal. In case, depending on when I post this, my February journal should be up. It was a little delayed because February decided to be not nice to me. So, the English server... I'm so sorry for the laugh. All my gems are gonna be gone for Twisted Wonderland. In case you just come onto my video and you're like, what's Twisted Wonderland? Twisted Wonderland is a game that is what if all the Disney villains went into high school and are all anime boys. There is a anime and I love this game. It has a chokehold. It does. It had a chokehold for a good majority of the last 2 years now. So, March 2026. This is based on what is going to be on the English server for March. So some of the twist events and inspirations are early March is Ida, Watchman of the Underworld launch celebration, which is overblocked. In mid-March is we have an encore, which is really quick in my opinion, a Radiant reenactment, which is essentially the Rapunzel storyline, or the Tangled storyline. So we have SSSR, SSRR cards. I already have them all, so I'm just going to be very excited just to replay the game and get all the coins, or all the thermox. And in the mid-March, we also have my boy Sebek on the 17th, which is his birthday. I do apologize. I love Sebek. Unfortunately, I will not be pulling for him because I need to pull for late March, which is SSR's Veil Beautiful Tyrant launch celebration, which is Veil's overblock card. In case you did not read the title, there will be possible spoilers ahead. I'm looking back on how I finished. It's not that much spoiler. And also continuing into March, it's the White Rabbit Fest. So you'll see a little bit of my leftovers from White Rabbit Fest kind of sneak in here. But then I kind of realized I'm just going to be vibing. It's so cute. And it's really nice. I tried to go with the different colors to correspond. So like Ida is like a dark blue. And then mid-March is just more of the purples with a little bit of gold. You can see a little bit. And then Sebek's is just different shades of green. And then late March is, I tried to do purple, but for some reason it was more of a burgundy, which I kind of like. It looks nice, it kind of juxtaposes a little bit. And then I added a continue into March, which is the White Rabbit Fest. So it's very, very nice just to see. I've also found a bunch of old stickers. So you'll see a little bit of mix in here. Some of them are fan art stickers and others are official that I got from like Daiso and other stuff. So it's really nice. March is also really impressive because I feel like since it's already 3 months into the year and it's just so exciting just to think, oh, it's 3 months already in the fact that it is also just, man, we're already in 2026 and I want to celebrate that and possibly later on just do a little mix of different things. I hope that with this bullet journal I actually get to fill it all the way. I left some space for my writing and other stuff. It's a bit of a mix because I want to add a separate page for certain cards that I really like, but I'm not sure since I don't really typically fill those pages all the way. So it might just turn into a doodle page, I'm not sure. And since I kind of also did some heavier markers which kind of bled through, but I I think it was fine overall. And it's also just a little bit of fun thing where if I'm very bored, I'm just going to write down my thoughts on the game. And also with some of the stickers that you see on the side, sometimes I don't use all of it, and which is okay. And also I wanted to use these stickers, which is Juice and his mom, but then I realized I can just put it at the end of February with all the other White Rabbit stuff. It's also kind of interesting for me because like White Rabbit is very spring, and Radiant Reenactment, since it was just last August, essentially is very summer for me. So I'm just like, oh, I thought it should be the reverse maybe, I'm not sure. But I truly think it was a cute little story. I loved it. I'm just in love with all the cards recently. I thought Ville would come in later in the year, probably around April or May. No, we're just going back to back. It took me almost 100 pulls to get Overblood Malleus, and I crashed out a little bit on my Instagram, which I recommend you see. So Ortho, I have this little one. I feel like this is the most cutest suit animatronic. I'm not sure. I forgot what they call it, but it's so cute. I love it. And it's a little bit kind of fun for this cover because I'm trying to find what kind of fits, but also it's very color scheme wise. It's just kind of like what goes. And then I kind of realized like, oh, I can just do bottom up. Let's see how it feels. And I was trying to go for like more of a darker aesthetic, and then I realized I don't really like that since this would be my cover page. So, and then by the time I realized, wait a minute, it's no longer White Rabbit Fest, and then I kind of already put the double-sided tape. So here's where you can see what I do love about also filming these, because sometimes I wish I can just do it like a flip through and just talk about it, but then here when I actually see my recording, you can see some of my thought process, and I see some of my thought process, and I'm just like, oh, okay, so that's how I decided to do that. And so I kind of went with White Rabbit Fest, Birthday Showcase, Radiant Reenactment. I try to go on the Japanese server, or at least on the Wiki, and see what they use for it, but I wasn't sure, so I just kind of left it out. But I have it on the TWST event inspirational on the right. And I also got some of these cards off, so these stickers are really cute. It kind of matches with the rest of the theme. Sebek really loves literature, so I just kind of put that, and I found some stickers that I think would look really, really nice. And this Rapunzel sticker is perfect for the Radiant Reenactment, the Princess in the Tower. Yeah, I guess you didn't see my nails are kind of very bad. I had to get them cut, and from a little accident that I have. So if you were like, what is that? That's why I had like those little marks. So this sticker is, I support to read my reading addiction. I'm trying to get back into reading, so I found this sticker and I'm like, okay, Sebek loves reading, so I'm just gonna do that. And I had a little bit of a flourish to Ville. She deserves her flowers. I love his design. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait. Hopefully I'll get to cosplay it one day. So on the next page, I was thinking about adding it, but I'm just going to do it later. So this page right here is my date, weight, and workouts, and my day-to-day logs. I try to do the 75 soft challenge because I want to at least attempt to do something. So I do my my date and weight, and then I do my reading for 31 days, my workout for 31 days. I try to diet is in the sense of eating more than one vegetable and eating more than one fruit a day. Water, drink plenty of water, and then log on to TWST, but I don't think I really need to log it down in my journal, but I think it looks nice. And then my workouts, usually it's just my workout logs and then how many steps I took that day. It's really nice. I kind of kept this format pretty simple for the last couple of almost years, I feel like. I don't know why, but it does find myself to look nice seeing this format, and I think I might stay it like that. And if you're wondering what is the right hand corner on the left page, it's just something that either I'm just gonna make it as a doodle or grab one of my stickers and put it right there. I'm not sure, but I felt like I should just leave a space, and sometimes empty space looks nice too. I didn't want to get rid of it, so hopefully I find a sticker that will tie it all together. So this one is pretty easy. I'm just gonna go flow through it. This is how I'm putting my 8 days a week, essentially. So you're like, 8 days a week, well, what are you talking about? So it's gonna be Sunday through Saturday. Because for some reason it starts on the 1st, and I just don't want to ruin it. It was perfect. So it's like a straight 7 days, which is Saturday. So the 8th day is basically notes, because sometimes everything happens. And on the bottom of the line that you see there, it will just be notes, doodles, photos, anything that I want. It kind of worked in January, which I pretty liked. I tried to do the same thing in February for my previous journal. It also kind of worked out a little bit, but I feel like I want to fill up the space more. So it's kind of nice going through it, and I decided to go with purple. I was thinking of having a darker, thicker black, but then I decided to go with purple ink. I think it looks really nice, and it's very themed with multiple events, and also just an excuse to finally get rid of my purple pens. I have so many, and I'm hoping one day these will finally run out. So what I love is that I have a lot of leftover stickers from last year, and I just can't wait to finally use it. I also hopefully get to find more stickers about like said birthdays and just grab a bunch. I believe it would look very nice and cute. And also, since this month is Sebek's birthday, so I found one of my old stickers that I found on a gotcha. I got the whole set, and it was adorable. And it's perfect, so I'm excited for that. And it doesn't go much on camera, but I decided to highlight a yellow line so as to separate the notes part 2, essentially, like my free space, essentially. So I put my cute little sticker, and then on the right page I just added Sebek's new card that's going to be introduced to the English server, which is one of my favorites. I love it so much. I personally love a good cardigan. He looks like an old man in the sense of like, who goes there? Like that meme. Ida Watchman is, I hope I get to see. It's so beautiful. I really do like it. Unfortunately, Ida is not my main, so I do apologize, because I will be, if there's keys, I will just be taking it. So this riddle, absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad I got it on 110 pull last year. Or not sure. I know I have a TikTok about it. And then the card that I've been waiting for, that I thought would be in April, is Ville's Overblock card. I'm super excited. I kind of put it roughly towards the end, and hopefully I get the date correct. So yes, this is so much my journal. I'm super excited. Please tell me what you think, or what do you think the next event is going to happen. See you soon, and have a good day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, and this was Rose Gold Library.